Hello everyone, welcome back to another Japanese lesson. In today's video, we are going to learn special hiragana characters in Japanese. These are the small double comma marks that change the pronunciation of hiragana letters. If you are learning Japanese reading and pronunciation, this lesson is extremely important. So let's begin. Let's check out the jiro. The sounds of the characters are ga, gi, gu, ge, go. First is jiro. So when we put a double comma on all the k row characters, it becomes the jiro. Ka becomes ga. Ki becomes gi. Ku becomes gu. Ke becomes ge. Ko becomes go. Ga, gi, gu, ge, go. So next is the Z row. So if we put a double comma on all the S row characters, it becomes the Z row. So the sounds of the Z row are za, ji, zu, ze, zo. Sa becomes za. She becomes ji. Su becomes zu. Se becomes ze. And so becomes zo. So the characters of the Z row are za, ji, zu, ze, zo. Now let's move on to the D row. So if we put a double comma on all the T row characters, it becomes the D row. Sounds of the D row are da, ji, zu, de, do. So ta becomes da, chi becomes ji, su becomes zu, te becomes de, and to becomes do. So the characters of the D row are da, ji, zu, de, do. You may notice that some sounds of the D row is similar to the Z row. That is completely normal in modern Japanese pronunciation. So next is the B row. So when we put a double comma on the H row characters, it becomes the B row. The sounds of the B row are ba, bi, bu, be, bo. Ha becomes ba. He becomes bi. Fu becomes bu. He becomes be. Ho becomes bo. Characters of the B row are ba, bi, bu, be, bo. Now we have the P row. So instead of putting a double comma on the H row, if you put a small circle, it becomes the P row. The sounds of the P row are pa, pi, pu, pe, po. Ha becomes pa. He becomes pi. Fu becomes pu. He becomes pe. And ho becomes po. So the characters of the P row are pa, pi, pu, pe, po. Practice these sounds daily and improve your Japanese pronunciation and reading skills. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep learning Japanese with me. See you in the next lesson.